One, welcome in Berlin. It's the Badehaus. You played today a show. How does it feel?
I am so happy to be in Berlin. I always have so much fun here. I think this is maybe like my, I don't know, 6th, 7th, 8th time here, something like that over the years. Yeah, so, and it's just such a cool city. I think like for American kids, Berlin is one of the cities in Germany that you hear about, you know about, and it's like over the years, many people that I know from New York have moved here. It's like a vibrant arts scene and there's great food. And so it's always exciting to come here. I'm glad to be here.
Okay. It's fantastic. In Germany, you had said you are not for the first time here. Is the audience the same like in America, or is the audience different?
I think that one of the most exciting things about going on the road is that every night it's different. So you could play one tour in Munich or play in Berlin, and that night is completely different than the next tour. And so for me, that's one of the exciting things. You never know what you're going to get on any given night in any city. And so I'm excited to see what tonight feels like.
Mm-hmm. I have heard now your last record. Mm-hmm. How would you describe your music style? Is it folk or singer-songwriter or...
I have made so many different things over the years. And so sometimes I'm making straight ahead American rock music, you know, with big electric guitars and horns and, you know, the big full band. And other times I am making delicate folk music and singer-songwriter music and things like that. And so I kind of have moved between a lot of different things over the years. My most recent album, Iside Voices, is a very delicate thing. It's the story is very personal. It's very emotional, and so we tried to keep the arrangements very simple, very delicate. There's no drums at all on the entire album, and that's very purposeful because we wanted to make something that really centered on the stories in the songs and not so much on the arrangements and the orchestrations. And that for me as a producer and an arranger is very hard to do. The do less is a very hard thing for me. But we did less on this one, and it feels like it served the songs very well.
You have said it's a personal record. And do you have a favorite song?
On the newest album, my favorite song is called You're Okay. I wrote it for my daughter as a reminder that you have to keep picking yourself up. You fall down, you get up, you keep going. And also so that when I'm not here anymore, to tell her that she has a remembrance of me saying it.
Mm-hmm. And what can the people expect today? Only the new songs, or?
So on this tour, we are playing songs from all different parts of my career, both new songs and, in fact, my friend Paul, who is on this tour with me, he and I have been friends for 20 years, and we are playing the very first song that we wrote together 20 years ago. So the whole of my career we are playing music from.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look into the future. You're on tour in Europe. You play 12 concerts in 16 days. What comes next? You need a vacation?
I wish. Yeah, I'm gonna go home, and I am producing and writing songs for a bunch of other artists. So I'm gonna go back to Nashville and work on some of that, and then I'm gonna make a new album for me, probably. And then I'm going back on tour in the States in February. So I always stay busy.
And you will come back to Berlin?
I would love to come back to Berlin. I hope to get here again in 24. That's my goal.
Okay. This was the last question.
Perfect.